Let's talk about team compositions with 2B and A2 because a lot of people want to use them together, but that's really not a good option. Hello diners, welcome back to Waifus. I am Sefe, and that's what we're gonna be talking today. Consider subscribing. We are 20 people away, I think, from 3,000 subscribers. I'm happy. I like the pacing of 2-3 videos a day because it's easy to make at least this type of content. It's simple enough that I can do it and then streaming. I'm enjoying it and I'm enjoying the community we're building. That said, let's talk about the only situation where you would use both A2 and 2B on the same team, and that is if they are your waifus. Literally, that's the only option and the only really scenario where you would use both of them together, and that's not the baddest scenario. Anyone who tells you don't use this team composition because it sucks, if you like those units, use them. There's plenty of people and content creators that have specific units they like and they have them on their teams. In fact, my own team suffers from this because my team right now is, as you can see, Litter, Bunny Girls, 2B and Scarlet. 2B in this team is not going to shine. But still, I like her. I like my team right now. I would even change Litter from someone else, but she was one of my first SSRs, so she will stay there for now. Now that said, when do you want to use A2? When do you want to use 2B? 2B is going to be the most complex one. Usually, it's going to be the team with volume, mass, or Quincy, right? That team with max HP and whatever other B3s you want. Guillotine is going to be, in my opinion, the best option for this team as well. And then you have a flex spot. 2B sailing is a lot higher than A2, but it's a lot harder to place and justify for new users. A2, it's incredible. For new players, she will be your carry and you can put her almost on any team because she is not looking for specific stats, specific buffs. She will benefit from what everyone else benefits, right? Be it attack, be it reload speed, be it whatever you want to put in her, she will benefit. So A2 can fit into literally your usual Litter team. She can go into the volume team, she can go into your third, fourth team, and she will still do good damage. She will still be good for campaign, she will still be good for bosses, and that's where she will excel the most because at bosses she's a complete beast. There is only one real scenario where you don't want to be using A2, and that's gonna be bosses where you want to keep the parts alive, where you don't want to break the parts. A2 does her job really well. Her job is destroying parts, doing damage, big damage in AoE, right? So she's hitting all of the units in the screen, she's hitting multiple parts, the projectiles, this and that. Now the thing is, there are certain bosses like Modernia, and we'll run a couple of tests in a second, and I can't remember the name of the other one, where you don't want to break parts because that will make bosses go into special phases or enrage, right? And that's just making your life harder. But other than those specific situations, A2, it's amazing. She is a beast and she's doing really good numbers. I think both of them are in the same tier list though, both 2B and A2. A2 has come out as like one of the strongest, let me go all rocket launchers. She has become one of the strongest rocket launches just when she launched. So I think she's on top of Laplace, and well, if we talk about the PSS, there's not really that many. She is above Bestie and Power 100%, and I think she excels more than Laplace. If your Laplace is invested, she's incredible, she will do super nice, but A2 invested wipes the floor with Laplace, in my opinion. Also, you have to take into consideration Laplace skill number 2, I believe. Yes, this one, the second part, activates when hitting the target's part, affects the target, dealing 11% extra of final attack as additional damage. It's not working as intended. It's a bug, it's supposed not fix it, but we have no comments on the dev, so maybe it does work as it should. We believe it is bugged though. So that said, A2 on release, one of the strongest rocket launchers. You can use her on a lot of teams. Her burst generation is not that great because of the animation, right? She has an animation lock which prevents you from spamming her attack for first charge. As you can see, I cannot spam charge, which is a pain in the ass. Honestly, it's a nice solution for rocket launchers, but still it's a pain in the ass. If you have Laplace, as you can see, you can just spam her clicks and she will be doing a lot more. And you can fast charge when you are in battle with this. So hopefully we get the next patch notes talking more about rocket launchers and snipers to see what ShiftUp wants to do. Also, we have, make sure guys you are doing your dailies because while we have the event, we are getting a free single every day, right? It's for 2 days only, but it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. We also have co-op, don't forget to do it, and let's do this single, see if we can get something good with some streamer lag. Maybe my last Scarlet, right? Zero copium. Vamos. I said vamos instead of let's go. The Spanish came alone. The Spanish came out alone. Okay, that's it. Let's run a couple Modernias so I can show you why A2 is gonna be bad for this type of bosses. Let me also get this here, and I believe I can get one more single with the Nier Automata with the mission pass. So let me get that. Let's do the single. Let's open an SR mold, and then let's run Modernia to showcase a little bit of A2 and 2B together, which again is not a bad team. If you like them, go for it. It's fine. Waifus over meta any day of the week, right? Also, a small reminder that if you need help with the lost relics or with character reviews or with anything, we have a website with guides for absolutely everything in the game, right? So let me quickly do story 2 and then we head back to Modernia. Right, so let's do 2 singles that I think we have 2 singles, and we'll do an SR mold. Hopefully we get something at least. Oh wait, this one single. I thought it was 2. So let's do this single and then we'll do our SR mold. Hopefully we get something good on the mold. You know, it's a small chance, a small percentage. We have a 21% chance of getting something. If I could get, what could I get? A Drake would be nice, or one of the Bunny Girls would be nice. That's you know, considering we win the 21%. So let's see. Expected results, completely fine, completely fine. Now let's run a Modernia so you guys can see how A2 and 2B work together and why it's a bad idea to run A2 in bosses like this one. So let's put this team together. Let's do this. Let's do also this. And we will actually be bursting first with A2. Let's do mock battle. I did my runs already yesterday on stream. Come and say hello later on stream. We're going to be making some tier list today of drama. Of the drama. I'll make a video. If you cannot get to the streams, it's fine. I'll make a video. You can watch that the next day probably. I'm trying to get the videos out the next day from the streams, but it's hard sometimes. So as you can see, good first generation. We go. We can leave auto now. So they do destroy the core, but the problem is they will go for the wings unless you play on manual. And even if you play on manual, right? Even if you want to play here, she's hitting also absolutely everything. So she hits the core and she's hitting wings, which is good and bad. So once again, 5 bars, not even a minute in, and both wings are broken. What does this mean? Well, this means that now she will go back and she will start actually throwing rocket launchers at you, and these rocket launchers are a pain in the ass. Even with my account, right, which is fairly high level, let's say, if you don't cover and you don't iframe them, you are fucked up. Even using Scarlet and Modernia, unless it's Modernia with the burst, you are not killing them. So once again, he comes back. Now she has the core again. My units survive this time. Most of the times you will not survive, and she will do another charge shot, and that's the bad part, because most of your units at this point of the battle have no cover anymore. And so it's a little bit fucked up. It's a little bit fucked up. In bosses like this, you don't want to be running A2. That's the only reason. And still, she's doing incredible damage because she is not broken, but she's a really, really good NIKKE. The damage she's providing in bosses in campaign, every stage where there are more than 3 enemies or a boss with multiple parts, she will excel at. Now, all that said, that's gonna be it for this video. I just wanted to talk about both the team compositions for these NIKKEs, when you should be using one or the other, and of course for people who still have questions about which one should you pull. If you can get both, go for both. If not, I am biased here. I like to be more, but that's just me based on the designs that both of them have. So that's it, guys. That's gonna be it for this video. Thank you for watching me rambling like always. Love you all. Thank you for the support. Thank you to my Patreons for making this content possible. You can join them with the links in the description down below. Good luck with your pull, the internet. I'll see you in the next one.
役立たずは楽園から追放するのみ。ブランとノワールのショータイムです。天地万物を切るとはこういうことだ。